Welcome to our lesson this morning. I'm very happy to see that all of you decided to return after the previous lesson. In today's lesson, what we're going to concentrate on is branding. We have two specific objectives. The first one is I want each of you to really get your creative juices working, thinking. I want you to be motivated to make something happen within your organization. Our main focus in this lesson is when it comes to branding, I want you to think about the name of your organization and the logo. I know that a few of you work in large corporations and you're part of a department within that organization that is responsible for what I'll call knowledge management. All of the publications, the marketing, the technical, the training publications come through your organization. I also know that several of you have your own businesses. You're an entity unto yourself, and typically you supply publications for larger clients. Okay? That's our first objective then. Get your creative juices going. Our second objective then is to consider some of what is involved when you rebrand the name and the logo of your company. What is a brand? Do some of you have some ideas as to what it might be? I see some heads nodding. Okay. I did a search on brand. I did my search in LinkedIn, which you probably all know is a social networking site for businesses. And here are three definitions that I found. The first one, a brand is the style in which you execute your business, an idea, an ethical code, or even a specific way of doing business that caters to a specific market. A second definition of a brand, a signature that conveys the qualities and virtues of a company's or a person's essence or character, perceived visually by seeing a logo or a trademark on an item. And a third definition, a brand is a symbol, a name, a graphic identity, and a logo type that allow the effective identification of one company, a product, or a service. It is able to create an emotional response in the minds and hearts of the customer base. You can see then that the definitions vary. In some sense, they're talking about the visual aspect. In another sense, it's capturing your essence. In another sense, it's the response that's evoked when people look at your logo, when they look at your product name, when they look at your brand. Okay? In order to come up with a brand, you have to then know what your essence is. You have to know who your audience is and what kind of a response you want to evoke from them.